Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Slope Podcast. It's a podcast about Sakamichi Series idols, JPop idols, Nogizaka46, Keyakizaka46, Hinatazaka46, and Yoshimotozaka46. You don't forget about those people. They're the best. Anyway.
Even though sometimes we don't talk about them, but you know.
Yeah, sometimes.
They're
I'm
there.
Boy, and with me is Josh. We are fans of Sakamichi Series idols and just J-pop idols in general. Usually there's a third guy by the name of Jimmy, but he's not here. He had some stuff to take care of, so it's just me and Josh this week.
Yep, two-man crew.
Two-man crew. What's up, man? How you been?
What are we, Joy, right? We're Joy together?
Oh, man. These nicknames need to go.
It's been good. This week. Oh, I bought a lens for my camera.
Ooh.
But except the person listed it wrong. So instead of a Canon lens, it is a Sony lens.
Damn.
So now Jimmy is getting a lens.
Okay.
for a good price, because it was a really good price for the lens it was. It's like one of those Cine DS broken down lenses. They usually go for like $400. But I got it for like $180.
Yeah.
So he's going to get a nice deal.
Hooked up, dude.
Uh-huh.
You're a mistake.
So eventually he'll come pick it up.
Nice. I got a new dog. Well, my parents more like a
really?
family friend. They live in an apartment and they couldn't have the dog in the apartment. They got like too many complaints. So the dog is with us now. New doggo. His name is Spice. I don't
What kind of dog is it?
know what breed. It looks like a mutt, so I don't know.
Like anything similar? Size, fur length, color?
He's a pretty big dog. Not like a Great Dane big, but like, you know, like
a large dog?
Like a lab, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Maybe a little smaller.
Okay.
He's very active because he's like 6 months old.
Mm.
And like my other dog, she's getting old, so she's like, another dog. He usually chills in like the patio porch area because there's not a lot of room inside the house. So one day I will show you Doge. It's a male
Doge
dog.
#2.
So yeah, the two dogs have not interacted that much.
Oh, okay.
Because one
stays inside.
My first dog is like,
I'm just
what
gonna sleep
is
over
this?
here.
His name is Spice. So I'll take a picture when he's not super crazy and trying to bite my ankles and stuff.
Still getting used to it?
Yeah.
He's got him waiting.
He's cool.
Like,
he's cool.
a couple
Actually
days.
does shit, you know? Like if I throw a ball, he'll go get it, unlike my other dog.
Just lays around.
Just sits there like, ugh, what are you doing, man? Damn.
Does it actually eat food?
Yes, it does. So I can like motivate him with treats and whatnot.
It's like a real dog.
Finally. Maybe if I'm not lazy, I can teach him tricks and whatnot.
Oh.
We'll see.
Yeah, gotta teach him while they're young, right?
Yeah, but a lot of classwork picking up, it's the second week, right? And then I got into one of the classes I was trying to add, which I thought was Asian contemporary art. So it's like, oh yeah, all the Asians. But no, it's mostly Chinese contemporary art. So I'm like, what?
So why don't they just rename the class,
dude? Heck, what about the other Asians? What about their art? But it's one of those classes where there's like, it's kind of just like you discussing your interpretations and not actually like doing anything. You know what I mean? There's no wrong answer. Just tell me what you're getting out of this painting or shit like that.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, man, I suck at these classes, man.
No, your opinion's wrong. You're getting an F.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know what to say. It looks cool. Look at this mountain. Landscape.
See, this is why I appreciate the artsy, like avant-garde music videos. But you guys just get mad that Hori's eating donuts.
I guess, yeah, like looking at things like that, I like even photo books, right? we focus on like the more technical aspects of the photograph, right? And not like, oh, what does this make you feel, bro?
I feel like Ito Mariga's photo book does that the best. Like it makes you feel different things when you read through
like artful instead of just like
because it's technically not like 100% there, but I enjoy like the mood of it more than other ones.
Okay, yeah. Some photo books do better than others. Like sells a mood and stuff.
Yeah. Don't look at Kobayashi Ui's if you want to sell a mood though.
Yeah, I'm still hating on
because there's just one single tone.
That's what they're trying to present, man. Anyway, welcome to the Slow Podcast. Usually Jimmy's here and he'll like segue into things, but I don't know what I'm doing. So
let's just move on.
Just get on to the show. First, we have the comment of the week, which Josh picks out from a previous episode. Oh wait, actually, before that, we dropped a new video, right? Because I was gonna say, or any other video we released in the past week, which we did, right?
Yes, we did.
We had a new album discussion, not Sakamichi Series related, but still idols. Talked about Dance for Philosophy's album called Excelsior.
Yes.
I wasn't in that, but Josh was.
I recommended it to everyone.
Yeah, so I actually listened to that album once, but I like didn't remember much from it. So like, I when I was editing the video, I like revisited some of the songs. I was like, oh hell yeah, dude! I remember this producer. He's good shit.
They got a very high score from us. So
yeah, you guys really like that album. So maybe chat or viewers go check it out.
Go check out the video. People like to listen to the album and then watch it, but some people like to watch our reactions and then listen to the album to see if they follow along with what we're saying. There's two different ways you could do it. Yeah. So people like this recommendation. Next recommendation, though, we'll see how that goes.
I'm working on that one right now.
That one's a hard one because it's like a smaller group.
Yeah.
So finding stuff for that would probably be difficult.
We'll see what I can find. But anyway, yeah, the comment of the week.
Yes. So this is from last week's podcast. And they ask, the person who sent it in is Derman Rains.
Thank you for the comment.
And they say, with the old tracks on the Hinata album, are most of them just copy-pasted, or would they be done with the new member vocals added? So this is a question from someone who maybe isn't too familiar with the way they do things. And just in case anyone is watching and is curious about that, Boy, can you answer that for them?
Yeah, so yes, it is copy and paste. If you look at their website, it's specified which ones were the tracks they redid, right? Which is Daire Yorimo Takaku Tobe 2020. And what else? No War in the Future 2020, right? So obviously a re-recording, or just like the vocals, they did it again. Maybe they'll change the arrangement a little bit. Who knows? That's always nice to hear if they do. But yeah, usually I think it's gonna be the exact same track that was released.
Unless it's specified, then expect it to be the same track.
Yeah.
Like it'll either say like the year, or it'll say with these members. Like for example, Nogizaka did one where they added a new song with Matsui Rena in it.
Yeah.
For the vocals, I remember that. Yeah,
so it'll specify. Sometimes artists will do like a re-release or re-recording of an older song. They'll put the year, or like album version, something like that. So,
or sometimes it says remastered or something.
Yeah. And you can like clearly hear the difference, Like, I think especially from, let's say like a band that released a song during their indie days, and then they became big and major label, and then they redo the song.
Had that production.
So it'll like it'll sound much better, right? The production and the mixing and like instrumentation comes off more clear and stuff like that.
Yeah. But they usually specify that. They never just give it to you.
Yeah. It'll say on the track, at least from what I've seen. So, yeah.
Yeah, because that's extra money that they wouldn't want to put out there unless they were saying it. Because for them, that's another selling point. It's not just a regular thing.
True. Yeah, so I think.
I wish they would like tackle it a little bit different for the albums. But, you know.
Yeah. Especially a Sakamichi Series group album.
Mm-hmm. With the budget they have, you would think they'd put like at least something like that in there.
Mm-hmm.
But nope. It's just, all right, let's drag this file over here. All right, there we go.
Right. Just put it there.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
But there are new songs there, which
there are.
If you're interested in the album listening.
6 new songs.
Mm-hmm.
4 released singles, right?
Yeah.
Should have just been that, man.
And the overture, differently, you know,
right? Because they haven't released their overture.
Oh yeah, uh-huh. Are they releasing their overture for this album?
I think so. I think it's in the track list.
Okay, that should be interesting then. Yeah, because usually those get released for the albums, like Nogizaka did, and so did
Nogizaka's, Keyakizaka. It's usually the first track. So
yeah.
We'll see. I haven't actually heard the full overture for Hinata.
The same.
So.
Like only for like concert stuff, right?
Yeah, but I haven't I haven't actually heard the whole thing because I haven't seen a full Hinata concert.
The only reason I say I haven't is because when I went to go see them, they were still hiragana.
So it still used the Keyaki.
Yeah. I think so,
overture?
Right? I don't know. They used some overture, and I remember just running in because that's when I bought the ticket when I heard the overture. I was like, oh no, I gotta go in.
Oh, wasn't focusing on the
yeah, I was focusing on not tripping on the stairs and finding my seat.
Yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be released this month.
Oh yeah.
Right. Yeah. A lot of stuff coming out. So in the next 2 months.
Can we still not get some of the stuff on Amazon Japan?
I haven't checked. I need a
the Umezawa photo book.
I need a pre-order to that. And then there's
the
some other things we'll talk about later that I also need to get. So yeah. Thanks for the comment.
But if it does work, you can use the affiliate code down below.
Oh yeah, put it down there.
Yeah,
so if you want your comment chosen, then maybe leave one. And then Josh will pick it maybe.
Yes. We all read the comments. And then we pick it for this.
Yep. All right, so let's get into the current events. But first, the Shilling Corner has returned. Oh man, we're back. First up, Hinatazaka is in a new vitamin commercial for Lipo C.
Lipo C? That sounds like a disease.
Vitamin C, obviously.
Like Lipo C? Sounds like some off-brand of like...
Yeah, they look cute in it and stuff.
Yeah.
Vitamin C, guys. Get your vitamins, you know. We've all been stuck inside. Uses Azato Kawaii as the song. Playing with balloons. Are those supposed to be like blood vessels in the background? Right? It's supposed to be like organs.
Oh yeah, I think they are, yeah.
Oh, it is. Look, it's the lungs.
Even has like the balloons.
And like stuff. Balloons.
Look how cute.
Look at that, man. Make sure to, take your vitamins, guys.
Jimmy isn't here to specify what vitamins do for us.
Yeah. They also, like, if you go to the YouTube channel, there's this, like, huge, well, not huge, but, like, videos of them doing, like, ASMR, whispering at you to take your vitamins. So, yeah, we got, Mipan, who else? Osushi, Kosakana, and Katoshi, and Kyonk. I'm gonna watch this one for myself. Yeah. Best listened or viewed with headphones, guys.
Yes. Don't listen to the speakers. You won't get the same experience.
Yeah, so that's the vitamin commercial. Nice.
Yeah, I mean...
Get your vitamins.
Nice for them to get jobs like this. More commercial work. Always good.
Looking good.
Oh, and people were noticing something. Where was it? They were noticing that it wasn't Seed and Flower that copyrighted it. It was Hinatazaka46 or something like that. I was like on Twitter, but I don't know where they got that picture from.
Was it on the actual commercial? No.
I don't think it was on the commercial. I think it was like somewhere else.
Interesting.
I was seeing that, but I haven't seen like an official. Where is it?
So it's like it's their own company type thing, right? And not Seed and Flower.
Yeah, it was like Hinatazaka46 LLC.
I mean, I guess if you think about it, it makes sense. Since Keyaki's going away and they're going to be something else, maybe this is like a good time to just like split everyone
and their own
and be their own entity, right? I mean, because, Hinata was Keyakizaka before, right? And now they're Hinata, so, why would they be under the same company or whatever?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's probably easier to do, maybe. I don't know. For them to
just so like, yeah.
Right.
It's interesting. Yeah. It might be by name, and like there might be the same like people working both sides or whatever.
Yeah.
But there's that split.
Yeah, it's like a different department kind of thing, right? So it might be some kind of restructure. So.
All right, you're going to the Hinata department. Oh, okay. You're going to Keyaki.
You're getting transferred to Keyakizaka46 LLC. So it just reminds me of the drama I'm watching. Hanzawa Naoki. He's like working at this big bank, the main branch, and he gets transferred to like a subsidiary company, and it's like, oh shit, dude, he got downgraded.
Oh no.
You're being transferred to Keyakizaka. Oh shit. Anyway, that'll be interesting. We'll see what happens with that company stuff in the future.
Yeah.
But let's move on to more Shilling.
Let me make a Jimmy-like transition. So, if you ever get transferred from your company, then like sometimes times get rough. So sometimes you just need like some ramen, some cheap ramen. But if you have some good tasting cheap ramen, just like our next person with Cup Star, then you might have a good meal.
Here we go. Yeah, Nogizaka back at it again with some more Cup Star commercials. You got Asuka, Ikuda, Erika, the homegirl, and Endo Sakura. Nogi's been doing Cup Star for a long time now. We've been covering this every time they release a new commercial. So yeah.
And this is the long version too that we have linked.
Oh yeah, it says long version. You're just talking after take.
You see like
some ADs walking across.
The AD, the grips walking around, yeah. Some light meters going around, some C stands walking around.
It's just Asuka and Erika talking. Sakura's just sitting there like,
I mean, you can't expect too much.
Oh, damn. The hate, dude.
What are you talking about?
I've noticed, a couple people in our Discord just like not fancying Endo Sakura at all. This girl sucks.
Well, I don't want to speak for them, but I'm just saying that when compared to other members, even in the same generation, there's not too much personality that's shown.
Understandable. I can see why you feel that way. Because she does not have much to show. I mean,
she's pretty, but then like how far does that go?
It feels like that's just the thing with being the center, even though she's not the center of the newest songs kind of thing. But I feel like she's the one they're gonna make center. Right? Usually the center is pretty vanilla, right? And so like everyone around her has to be a personality to like offset that, I guess. Right? If you look at past centers.
Like Shiraishi Mai?
Well, like I guess her generation would be Ikoma, but I don't know. But I mean, after that, I guess they build into
like Asuka?
A personality, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of a weird thing. I'm mostly thinking about AKB and stuff.
Oh, okay, I can see that from AKV.
You know, Achan is pretty vanilla.
Yeah, she has some personality, but she was kind of like.
Yeah, and like in the beginning, right? And so,
Yeah.
Right, she didn't show that much like of a unique character. I mean,
yeah, being like too different from everyone else.
All the centers are charming in some way.
Yeah.
Like, that's why they're the center. But you know, I don't know. I guess there's a lot of different factors. I guess I don't know.
Yeah. It's all.
I feel like Asuka
staff has a choice.
It's because, like with Asuka, that's because she wasn't center, right? Initially she wasn't like the first in her generation to be a center.
Oh yeah, she was in Undergirls, right?
Yeah, she was an under for a very long time.
Under, my bad.
So I don't know.
Yeah, I wonder how they make those decisions for that, because it's not solely based on handshake cells.
He just throws a dart at it.
All right, it's you.
Endo Sakura. There we go.
They have like 3 up, and they're like, all right, let's see which ones.
Right. Just, make a choice. But we'll see. I mean, I see, though, like, comparing her to everyone else in 4th gen, it's like...
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Right? All these other members are very fun and stuff. I don't know. At least there's something memorable about them. Like, they do a thing. Right?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So what's memorable about the current center?
She's the center.
That's what's memorable about her. Okay.
Yeah, usually, right? And then there's like, oh yeah, this girl's the whatever. This girl's like this. But the center is the center.
Next Jenny's.
Yeah. So, I guess. Anyway, that's Cup Star.
See, at least like Reika, she was captain. Everyone called her captain. But then everybody knew she was Ponkotu and knew about that. But then, what do we have with Sakura?
She's the center. I don't know, man.
You see?
I don't know.
Okay.
Need to give her more opportunities.
Yes, exactly.
Maybe like prompt her. I don't know. Who knows?
I don't know. We've seen some prompts, though.
To be honest, I didn't watch all the 4th gen stuff that they're, all the shows.
Either, to be fair, yeah.
And stuff like that. So maybe there's more to her that we haven't seen yet. We'll see.
Yeah, anyway. Like I personally haven't seen much.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
But that does it for all the shilling. Let's get that money.
Thank you so much to our sponsors.
But let's get into the current events. Usually we start with Yoshimoto-zaka and then move down the list. But they haven't been doing much. And so let's talk about Hinatazaka. Never mind. They haven't anything.
Oh, okay.
Well, nothing new.
Yeah, we talked about it last week.
Yeah, we mostly covered last week the new covers for the album. They were playing some of the previews of the new songs that's on the album, like through radio shows and stuff like that. But we'll just get back to it when the actual album releases, or
we usually wait for official releases. Yeah.
So, I mean, we checked out Azato Kawaii because that's the lead track.
And there's a music video for it, so
yeah, let's circle back to Hinata when they actually announce something else.
Yeah,
and not just this member appearing on this magazine, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. But someone else is making an album.
Oh.
And that's Keyakizaka.
Yes, they are. So they made an announcement. And they had like this whole Twitter thing that was very similar to their first single, right? Some mysterious kind of like pictures, a slideshow. Some of them had the 46.
My PowerPoint presentation.
Yeah, PowerPoint type stuff. I kind of like how Keyaki did that in the past. But yeah, got a new album. It's the best album. So Makes sense, I guess. They're going away. Keyaki name, no more. So why not? We'll just drop everything we had and get done and be done with it.
Yep. You'd be like, all right, here it is. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Which I think is like a good way to like send it off. It's like, okay, here's all the collection of our work.
Yeah.
And now we're off to do our own thing.
Yeah. First album had first 4 singles, right? And they released 5 more after that. So
yeah,
and it's been 3 years. How long has it been since their first album?
I don't even remember. I'm saying because they've been around for how long in total?
5.
So it might have been 3, 2.5.
Maybe, yeah, around there.
Around there, so, yeah.
Yeah, it's about the right time.
Yeah.
So we got, let's see, 3 types. A limited A, which is like everything. A limited B, less stuff, cheaper. And then regular type. And so limited A will have 30 songs, 2 CDs, and 119 minutes worth of stuff on the Blu-ray. Type B will have 74 minutes. I'm guessing different stuff. Who knows? Maybe
if it's different time length.
Unreleased concert footage.
Ooh, hopefully.
They had a bunch of concerts that
we've seen footage of, right? But we never saw it completely.
Yeah, it's on their game, but not like a DVD Blu-ray release like Keyaki Republic or anything like that.
Yeah.
And then regular is 17 tracks. So, probably just like the Hinata album, all the A-sides, all the coupling tracks, some more coupling tracks, maybe 1 new song, who knows?
We'll see. But although this is a best of, will it have new songs?
Usually 1. At least 1, right? Just to promote the album. It's it'll be like the promotional kind of song for it, right? Since it's a best of album, and usually there's no new tracks, but I mean, they use a song to like promote it, right? When they go on music shows and whatnot. So maybe they'll have a new song.
What if it's Techi's quitting song? Like, instead of graduation song, her quitting song.
It's all rage filled. Quit! Damn it! This looks like it's gonna have a lot of stuff in it, though.
Yeah.
So like limited A. Yeah, a limited A is like 7,700 yen, and it'll also have this like 3-sided box and a 48-page photo book and some special stuff. Type B will have a 40-page book instead. So I'm guessing those are like completely different things.
Yeah.
The contents. So trying to milk the fans for the last time.
What is this ticket that they're giving? Is that like a handshake ticket? It can't be, right? Because they're like...
Interesting. I don't know.
Special...
Maybe...
What is this? Application... Ticket... In a letter.
Who knows? Yeah, and then, if you buy it at like certain stores, you'll get extra stuff. Clear files and whatnot. Or posters,
Depending on which store you buy it from.
The usual things. But it's going to be released October 7th. The best album. And then their last concert is a week after. Kind of. 12,
all in the same.
It's all there. So.
It's all compact in the same month, so you could just get your last hurrah. As you're going to the last concert, pick up the album, pick up the single digitally because it's only digitally, right?
The single, yeah.
Yeah, you get the single, listening to it, or you pick up the album, walk your way to the concert. And there you go.
Excited to see the concert official goods, dude. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
We looked at some Keyaki goods last week, themed like the last single.
Mm-hmm.
But they're gonna have more goods for the concert.
Yeah, if they have opportunity to sell some of that merch,
it's gonna be their actual last line of goods, right?
Mm-hmm. That's Keyakizaka, huh?
Because after the concert, they're done.
So, hopefully they keep those designers though.
Yeah, some really cool stuff.
And we'll get to see it. Maybe it'll refreshen the designers' minds. Maybe come up with new ideas, new color schemes.
Yeah, depending on the name, like, ooh, I can work with this. So we'll see.
Colors.
So that's all for Keyaki. Let's move on to Nogizaka46.
Oh, let's.
So we finally, at last, we have some members who have tested positive for COVID-19.
Unfortunately.
Boys, it was only a matter of time. Now I'm saying. This time it's Yoda and Den-chan.
Wasn't Den-chan the one that was sneaking around 46-hour TV?
The 46-hour TV.
Yeah, she was like going to other people.
She was the one who got caught.
Yeah.
Den-chan, what are you doing, man? That's why Nick wasn't on the latest NogiEigo. He knew, dude.
He knew.
I can't be close to Miss Sato, dude. Only a matter of time. I mean, a lot of celebrities have tested positive.
Because all those plastic walls are just for show most of the time.
I mean, the acrylic, it'll prevent whatever if you're like looking at them, right? And it's like there. But backstage, it's not like they're wearing face shields and masks. I assume. I don't know. But
because I assume when they're doing that and they like cut and then they walk together to the break room or something, there's always those little interactions.
Yep. They should have performed like like they've been on a lot of TV shows, right? A lot like FNS and like what else? Like Music Station, right?
And they perform together and everything.
Bunch of members, right? And they're like not wearing masks while they're performing. So it just makes sense. They should have just performed like freaking Lady Gaga and Ariana Grande on the MTV, the VMAs. Did you watch those performances? Lady Gaga had this like crazy mask on. Like, who is that, dude? And like Ariana Grande comes out and she's like, her face is just covered. You can't even tell it's her, dude.
Oh, interesting.
Performing with their masks on, dude.
Well, at least they're showing like it's they're normalizing it a little bit, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind masks at all.
Yeah.
I bought some. Look at this one I have. You look like a ninja, dude. It has like a magnetic clasp thing that goes behind.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, dude. Anyway, they tested positive like yesterday or something like that.
Yeah.
Or they got their results yesterday. Yeah. Tested like.
I think you said the 27th is when they all did it.
Right. Yeah. 3 days, 4 days. It usually takes me like 2 days to get my results, right?
Because you have to do it weekly or something.
You have to do it weekly because I'm at risk of like constant exposure to it. I'm in a hospital, so makes sense. The test isn't bad, dude. You just swab your nostril. And that's it.
Oh, okay, they don't go all the way in like they used to.
No, that's the old one where they're like scrape the back of your throat or whatever. No, this one is just like your nose. You're done.
You get some boogers.
Get some boogers there. It is what it is. They'll be at home quarantining. I mean, they're asymptomatic, so I mean.
Yeah. But still, they can still spread it if they're not careful, right?
They still can, yes.
Yeah.
I just hear that symptoms are actually like bad. You feel like really bad. Like you have that shit.
Like it's one or the other, right? It's either you're asymptomatic or you feel it.
Yeah. That's the like difficult thing about this.
Yeah.
You don't know, right? You could be tested, and then you are positive, but then you won't know until the results, and then like by then, you did all this other shit. So who knows? But yeah, hopefully they'll be good. They have a lot of support and resources around them.
For that. And now they get to chill for 2 weeks.
Yeah, day off. Let's go.
What is this blog they released?
Oh yeah, they put some blogs where like, oh my bad, dude. I'm sorry I got sick. Sorry I got sick, dude.
See, the thing is with this, it's
formalities.
Like, there's a limit to how far you can protect yourself, right? Like, if you have to do work, you have to kind of be out there. And I mean, you can take precautions like wearing masks and like distancing and everything, but it just takes that one person who's sick and doesn't know it. And then it all goes there.
Yeah. So, I mean, what else could they do? Right?
Exactly.
I mean, you could try to prevent it as much as possible. And like, if you get it, then you get it. So you just do your thing. Anyway, they'll be back. Don't worry. Let's move on to more Nogi news. Shiraishi Mai is releasing a memorial magazine.
Oh, okay.
Graduation. Let's go. October 21st. Yeah. Thank you for 9 years, guys. It seems like it's going to be handled by the same people who did Passport, right? Because
that's what it seems like.
The same Twitter account is handling all this promotion and stuff like that. So
it is not available to ship to my house.
So it's gonna be a thick book.
Oh, nice.
Amazon says 192 pages.
And this isn't like like a reprint or anything, right? Of like Passport or anything. It's like a brand new thing.
It's gonna be a mix of like
past
photo book stuff and interviews.
Yeah, it's a magazine, right?
Yeah.
Because they wouldn't dare calling it a shashinshu, because then they have to compete with the previous one, which probably can't be reached.
I'm guessing it's going to be like the My Style book, but a little more.
Well, obviously thicker, right? Because the My Style one is pretty thin, right?
Yeah. Well, it's smaller too.
Yeah, that too.
So we'll see. Comes out 21st, so hopefully by then I can order it or get it shipped to me. I will probably package this with the Nakarakana book, but I have to get the Ume book by itself. I can't wait a whole month for the Ume book. Come on, man.
The way it's looking right now, we might have to wait anyway.
Oh, damn it! What? No.
It's been like a month, and we haven't been able to pre-order this photo book.
Damn it, man! Come on.
But it's weird because older photo books I'm able to order.
Really?
But all the new stuff I haven't been able to.
Jimmy got the Bemiho book.
Yeah.
So what the hell?
Even if I go to my cart, and then if I look for...
So you can't like pre-order it at all. I haven't tried this myself, so...
Yeah, like if I put White Graph, like White Graph number 2, which I never got. Because I was like, oh, I'll probably like ship that together with the Ume book. I was thinking. So when I click on that one's okay to ship.
Maybe it's because it's not out yet. Maybe it's telling you that.
I mean, it just tells me it's not available to ship to this address.
Interesting.
Like the White Graph, it says, yeah, you're cool. Like I even have the birds photo book in here. And it says, no, it's cool. But then Shiraishi's and Umezawa's is like, sorry, we can't ship to that address.
That doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
I'm thinking it's because it's not actually released yet.
I mean, but we've always been able to pre-order stuff.
Yeah. That's so weird. Maybe they changed things. We'll see.
And Tensou costs so much.
Yeah, man. What? Don't order a photo book through Tenso.
Then you're just paying for more than the photo book.
I only use Tenso when I'm like buying stuff I can't get directly
on any other site.
So like if I want to buy stuff from the Nogizaka like online shop, yeah, I have to use Tenso.
Mm-hmm.
But it's too much. Like the fee, it's not worth. You know,
because it costs as much as the photo book does, right?
Yeah, you're gonna end up paying more than the photo book almost because you gotta ship the book to Tenso first, and then from them to you. So it's like, so I don't know. Hopefully we can get it.
Yeah, unless someone in chat is able to get it.
Anyone in Japan want to hook us up with some proxy goods?
We always say this, and we're not kidding, by the way, when we say this. If you want to proxy us stuff,
it's no joke, man. I need some of those wavy AF Keyaki tees. That's all, man. Anyway, that's it. That's all the current events. Yep. It's pretty light. Did I miss something? Probably.
I don't think so, right?
You know.
I think that's all the news that I heard, like at least group wise.
Okay then. Yeah. That's it. I didn't look too deeply, man. I had classes today, you know what I'm saying? So if that's it, then that's it for the current events.
Yep.
And we'll go to a quick. What about the Eizouken PB chat says? I didn't find too much detail on that. Yeah,
all I saw was a cover, right?
Like a book for Eizouken. Yeah. The cover has like Asuka. I mean, like the three who are in the movie. Asuka, Ume, and Mizuki. But yeah, I couldn't find deets on what it actually has. Let me go find the link since chat is telling me to do so.
So according to Amazon, it is 96 pages.
Okay, thank you, Josh.
And will release on the 18th of this month.
Oh, okay.
And it is in the Japanese language. That is all I could find on it.
Okay.
And that's based off Amazon.
Yeah, obviously the movie was delayed. I don't know when it's coming out now. Maybe it says in this article. Let me see. Bring that up.
Yeah, because it's like a fan book for fans, right? It's not like a photo book or anything.
Yes. Okay, is the movie coming out the 25th?
Yes, the movie.
Book the 18th. And
yes.
Yeah. Cover has all three of them looking fashionable and stuff. Yeah. Some photos.
Oh, collab, grab your.
It's not lewd, bro.
No, I'm just reading it.
I think most people when they
behind the scenes shots.
That the word is associated with like bikinis and shit, right? But I think that's just a general term.
Yeah. In Japan, it is. Yeah. It's like anything that's like a photo shoot kind of thing, right?
Gravy.
Some stuff from essays,
staff, movie cast, etc., etc.
The author has like a little essay in there, whatever. Some stuff in there.
Yeah, interviews and stuff. So,
yeah.
If you're really curious about that stuff, check it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it for the current events.
Wait, it says right here. It says right here. There's Gavier, and then in parentheses says no swimsuits.
See,
Mizuki even
the actual publisher, like no lewds, guys. No lewds. All right, let's go to a quick break.
All right.
All right, welcome back to the show. It's time for the TV show roundup. This is the segment of the podcast where we recap some weekly TV shows that the Sakamichi Series groups or members have or are on. There are the three main ones that we always cover: Hinatazaka de Aimashou, Keyakitte Kakenai, Nogizaka Kojichu. Yoshimotozaka also has a show, but we don't usually cover that. It's a different format, but you do get members from the other Sakamichi groups on there, like 2 weeks at a time. I think for this week it was Sugai.
Oh, okay.
I think the only, like, if you only follow the three girls and not their uncle, every episode at the end, the hosts, who are like big comedians, they make the member do something, like, show me your skill or whatever, and usually the member like completely fails at it or whatever. So the last one I remember watching was Hayakawa Seira was on there, and her skill was like, oh, tell me like a word or a subject and I'll make a song out of it. And so like they give her a word and like she makes this really, really like terrible song, and they're just like, Hayakawa, that's some bullshit, dude. Don't do that ever again, dude. But anyway, there's a few members were on some shows this week. First thing, Sugai was on this show called The Trap House. It's like this obstacle course type show.
Is this the one where she jumped and grabbed the key?
Yeah. And so
Okay.
like
I just saw that. That's the only thing I saw from that.
Like, it's kind of like janky. It's not at a studio. It's actually at a house or like at a mansion.
Oh, interesting.
And they built the obstacle course in that house. And so, they try to make it like an anime type thing. There's like a villain, and they're like, "Oh, the villain! Ugh, we gotta stop him," and stuff like that. And so, like, the contestants go one by one, and like on their back, there's like this tube, like large thing filled with like little balls. And that's supposed to be like their life. So if all the balls spill out of the tube, then they're eliminated. And so it's in like this mechanism where like it would sway from side to side. So like the more movements they made, the more like violent it got. But yeah, there was that one part where she had to grab the key to go to the next part of the game, and so like, the key's connected to a rope, and so if she lets go, like, it will fall. So run to it and grab it. It's a cool like action looking moment. Like,
yeah, because she like let go, ran, and then jumped and grabbed it.
It was pretty cool, but the show was kind of janky.
Okay. Like, does it mess up a lot or what?
It's not like the highest budget looking show.
Like,
there's the one with the "Don't Make a Noise," the one that was like that had Ume and Mizuki on it. That one was pretty like high budget looking, right? And,
oh, okay,
like,
yeah.
The props and the sets and stuff. This one,
It's like,
it's not at a studio.
Can we produce it?
Probably not, because there's a lot of material.
Have more than
involved.
3 cameras.
Yes, and it's one of those Japanese shows where you just watch and it's like,
oh, okay.
But yeah, Sugai was on that, and then the Yamazaki Rena show, the Ohatsu-chan aired.
Oh,
First episode had Peach Kid Ozono Momoko. She played with animals.
Oh.
Not the rap battle I was hoping for, but she played with some animals, so that's cool. I'll check out.
I saw Discord talking about it, and how she was like excited about the fact that they were pooping or something. I think that's what Discord is saying.
Yeah, I gotta find a way to watch this. That's not Bilibili. So it airs on Hikari TV, so it's kind of difficult to find. Yeah. I gotta watch this because it's Peach Kid. I think next episode is Ume. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then there's Q-sama this week. 3-hour special.
Ooh. That's a long time.
We had a Sakamichi team on there. Of course, Kaz is the host. But the team
there's
had
sliding hints to the team.
The team had a former member and current announcer, Saito Chiharu.
Oh, nice.
Yamazaki Rena, of course, is always on that show.
Mm-hmm.
And then Aoi from Keyakizaka. We had Kitagawa Yuri, fourth gen Nogi, and
So
Bemiho from Hinata.
Where did Bemiho come from?
Because Bemiho succeeded in being smarter than a fifth grader.
Oh, I guess you're right.
I don't remember. So she's the one who they
I know,
call
she's not
to be
the
in
first
quiz
one
shows.
I think of. I think of like Manamo or something.
Yeah, but Manamo has never made an appearance on a quiz show.
Well, see, this would have been the perfect opportunity.
Yeah, I don't know, man. People, I understand people's frustrations. It's like, oh, you got Bemiho, dude.
Why is she so...
She's not that smart. I don't know. Bemiho's good at talking, so...
Yeah, that's true. But Manamo's like... So like
Manamo actually smart,
I feel
so
like.
I don't know, we'll see. Yeah.
I feel she doesn't have as much fans as she like...
Yeah, maybe, I don't know.
Gives
dynamics. So... Maybe in a future episode, we'll see her on there. I haven't seen this one because it's 3 hours. So
yeah, it's a long one, and they're probably only there for a section, right? They're not there for the whole thing, unless they like make it far.
Yeah, that depends on how far they make it in the game. So, I mean, you got smart people. Like Kaz Laser is on their team as part of their team because he's like study partners with like Yamazaki Rena or whatever because they both like quizzes. So yeah. We'll see. Maybe they got far. They got smart people on the team. Gotta check it out though. All right. Also, there's NogiEigo this week.
So the end of the month, as it always is.
Once a month. Nick wasn't there, as we mentioned earlier. He was trying to dodge Den-chan.
I still think this is a good episode.
None of this Rona. Yeah. They glossed over. They didn't really do the homework like they usually do.
Yeah. Well, Nick isn't there to correct them, right?
Yeah. Sensei.
That's my excuse.
Sensei's always there. They talked to Wada, right? I think Sensei mentioned he watched 46-hour TV, and he's like, "Oh yeah, Miss Wada, that was good. You did some English." And she's like, "I know."
Even though if you actually watch it, it's like
I know it's terrible.
Her teaching like bad English.
Yeah, they did a lot of games and stuff this time. They like went straight to the situation with Adam. Is that his name?
He's been on there before. I think he did a better job this time.
Yeah, I remember seeing him before. Maybe he's a Nogi Oda now. Like after the shit, went to their concert or something.
Did you ever watch the new series that Nick is doing on YouTube?
He has a bunch of shows on YouTube. Which
with one? SKE member.
Oh, Obamina?
Obamina, yeah.
I watched the first episode or first show.
How he mistakenly called Nogizaka46.
Yeah, he's like, "What was it again?" I was like, "Oh, Nick."
Nick. We had to teach him. We had to teach him the ways.
What are you doing, bro? Yeah, NogiEigo is pretty fun. Had some funny answers from the members.
I like there was one part I really liked. But
there's one with the responses. 3 different responses. One's like, "My wife left me." And then she was like, "Nice," or whatever. I don't remember the response.
It was like, "Good job" or something, right?
Good, yeah. And they're like, "What?"
It's like, "I'm just trying to take a positive spin." Yo, this kid's evil over here.
That's an interesting, and like, you know how Miss Wada was like getting all the right answers because she was just like eliminating things and not actually knowing the language.
Like with the one, she was like, I know this means this, that doesn't fit that. I think this might fit that, and I don't know what this one means, so I picked the one I don't know what it means.
It's like, that's an interesting little like nuance, I guess. The difference between languages, right? Whereas in Japanese, it'd be like more direct, right?
Yeah.
But like on the what was one? It was like I'm sorry or whatever was one of the responses.
Yeah, something like, what was it?
Because it's like, oh, my wife left me or whatever. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, right? That's like being sympathetic or whatever. But I guess it isn't like Japanese isn't like that, right? Because it's not very direct or whatever.
Yeah.
Language.
Yeah. Because we take a more direct approach, right? We just like confront the situation instead of like, kind of like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like kind of going around it. So showing some concern, but not like fully. I don't know. It's weird to describe it.
It's like giving the opposite answer of what you would expect. But
like if I were to hold the door for someone, they would say thank you here, but in Japanese they'd say I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like that's an example of that. I don't know if that's directly related, but it's something like that.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting. Just
Yeah.
see the differences in the approach or whatever. But NogiEigo, they did a lot of stuff. It was pretty fun.
Yeah. I recommend watching it. It was a fun episode, even though Nick wasn't there.
Yeah. And so let's get into the regular shows we watched this week. Hina I is the first one. Is a total shit show.
I only watched a little bit of this.
Oh, Josh. This is
I couldn't take the burrito.
Okay, yeah. See, if you don't like burrito, it's a nightmare.
Yes, that's why I like watched like the first like 5 minutes. I was like, okay, I'm kind of done with this.
It was so funny though.
Because they do it like on purpose, right? Like
yeah. That's why, because it's like purposely like overdone. And so, it's so funny though. They're like, some members would be doing it, right? They're trying to make the like burrito voice, but like they're so embarrassed that like their face would get super red, and Wakabayashi would point it out and be like, "Stop doing this! Look at your face, dude." But yeah, so they're bringing back the.
I did watch the part where Katoshi like walks in, she's like super being extra, and then like the cameraman like
Kato yeah, he would
the cameraman goes in, ignores her, and just goes to the other ones.
Yeah. There was a lot of moments. So yeah, they're doing the Bemiho would be the one who would like determine who's doing burriko and who's naturally airheaded. So it's like two different groups, right? The tennen naturally airheaded, but those girls were like playing it up and making fun of all the burrito stuff. And then especially Kumi.
Oh yeah, she was like saying all this.
And so like they would do this competition where like the top 4 from each group would move up to the next part. It's because they're trying to find the second burrito queen or whatever, right? So yeah.
Like, who's the first burrito queen?
It was Memi, wasn't it? Position has been vacated, so I don't remember actually.
Yeah, I think that sounds right.
Yeah, and so the Tennen team, or not team, like the group, they do like these various poses, like it's bodybuilding or whatever. But then they have to do it all burrito and stuff. It's like, oh, angry, and so they try to like do burriko stuff with their anger. Like Kumi would like, ugh, and then she like throw like this thing down. It's like, what are these people doing, dude? And then Kasuga would choose the 4 who would advance, right? And like he picks Kosaka now as one to advance, and Wakabayashi's like, yes, showing some bias. And then the second, like the actual burrito group, they would do a high jump, but the point is not to do a high jump; it's to do it, but then be all burrito and stuff like that. It's like, I couldn't do it, like stuff like that. And then Kasuga does the same for those 4.
Is he biased the whole way through? Oh.
No.
Okay. Maybe Wakabayashi.
You only watch 5 minutes, then it's my highlight only. God damn it.
My highlight was the Katoshi thing, I guess.
Oh, okay, yeah. Or the cameraman.
Just like completely ignores it like 3 times.
Oh yeah, so like the second half of that group because they went like 4 at a time or whatever. The
Mm-hmm.
cameraman, when he did like, oh, it's free time, he only stayed on Kumi. And they're like, the ones next to him were like, hey, I'm over here though.
Okay.
Oh, well, my highlight is Mipan being really, really bad at this. Because she's like trying to make the Buriko voice.
Yeah, I saw a glimpse of that, yeah.
And she gets selected by Kasuga, right? And so she's like trying to keep up the act, but like it starts falling apart and she just ends up starting to sound like some old lady. It's so good.
I mean, old ladies can act Buriko, right?
Yeah, but she's trying to make like this high-pitched voice and be cute. But it ends up sounding like Nibu in the end. Nibu was cute too. She had the hat on. What's her name? From Dr. Slump.
Oh, okay. Does it start with the A?
Akari or something like that?
I don't remember.
Something like that. But yeah, that was cute. And then Arat, whatever. I haven't seen
Arel?
But
something.
yeah, and then in the high jump part, Matsuda Ko had a pumpkin for some reason. She had it like in a beanie, and they're like, "Oh, what's that?" And she like pulls the thing off. It's a pumpkin. What the hell? She's like, let's jump together, and she like runs up to the thing, and just like runs through the bar, and then Wakabe, she's like, "All right, go again." And she does it again, and he's like, "All right, go again." And then, like right as what she was gonna go again, he picks someone else to go.
Oh no!
She's like, "Oh, what?" It's funny. All the new third gens were in the Buriko group.
Oh, okay.
So Bemiho's like, I don't know anything much about them yet. They might be Buriko. They might not be.
Mm-hmm.
And so they act all Buriko, but they're all super embarrassed.
I
Your
guess
face
that's
is red. Your face
good
is
way
red. Stop that. Yeah.
to introduce them? Maybe. Maybe not.
Yeah. I mean, they went along with it.
Oh, okay. As long as they're like game for it, I think it's pretty fair.
Yeah. It was pretty funny though, because they all got roped into acting
Yeah.
really stupid.
Uh-huh.
And so like some are cool with it and they just like play along. But some you can tell that it's like, oh,
You can tell that it's like,
I'm dying
please-
inside.
Please just end the show. Like, tell me go home.
Please end me. The embarrassment is too much. It's really funny. Actually,
Maybe I
if
should
you
watch
can
the rest.
stand the Buriko, check it out. It's pretty funny.
Okay.
It's because it's gonna the clown fiesta is gonna continue
No, okay.
for at least 2 weeks. So maybe check it out.
Strap in.
Yeah. All right. Let's watch. Let's talk about Keyakitte Kakenai. They're doing the 2nd gen sports test.
Yes, I've been waiting for this.
Which they haven't done for 2nd gen. So now they have the new 2nd gen in there too. Got like the 50-meter sprint. Got some skipping and the ball catch variation thing. It wasn't like so they were all at the studio and they were watching the VTR, right? Not like the other sports test before where they were like they went out on a track and stuff and ran it live or whatever.
Yeah.
Tsuchi was like, man, whenever we do this, we go so far. I don't want to do this anymore. So I guess like the places that they booked, I guess, was not in Tokyo.
Oh,
But anyway, any highlights?
I enjoyed. I just had her name in my head. It's one of the new gens.
Onuma.
There we go. Yes, that is the one I'm thinking of. I thought her and no, I forgot the other name.
Masumoto Kira.
Masumoto. There we go. Okay. You knew both of them. Okay. Yes,
Those
really,
were the two that like stood out from the new.
Those really stood out. I really enjoyed what they did. Like one of them was like it looked like she didn't know how to run. She was like, which leg am I supposed to put my leg over the line?
It's like no,
or is it behind the line?
Behind the line. No, like, the staff is
But
like,
yeah. But yeah, she was like the fastest one.
Yeah, she was the fastest. That was good.
And then like the front flips, the somersaults they had to do, like they're all like all broken.
Yeah, she does it in the studio, and they're like, "No, stop!"
Yeah, you gotta break your neck.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah. She's an interesting character.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed their performances.
Onuma's funny too. My highlight was the music.
Ooh, so good.
The skipping segment. So like first they show normal skipping, right? Like it's Ten-chan and stuff. And it's like this yodeling. She's like, goes through. Yeah, it's kind of fun. And so like that's like, oh, that's the normal people. Here are the people who had like weird habits while they did the skipping. So like Hono was next, and they like sped up the song because she was like super stiff and fast. And like Onuma, she like really took big like steps, and so like they played this like lumbering sounding song. And then for Rikopi, like she was like stuttering and stuff, and so like they did the same with the song.
Yeah, they stuttered the song with it. Yeah, it's all that extra effort that makes the sound production for Keyakitte so good.
The sound production like makes it funny.
Yeah.
And then Takemoto with like the monomane of that one announcer that can't skip.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And so everyone in the studio is like, there she goes, man, trying to get that screen time. She knew they were gonna include this.
Meanwhile, Matsumi's over there like, I'm the digest girl.
You are super plain AF. You're gonna end up in the digest. And she's like, no.
And yet both times it happened. Didn't even show her the last time.
Yeah. The ball thing was interesting. I've never seen like a test do that.
That's like hand-eye coordination, right?
Yeah. So they had like 5 different variations. Where one is just you just toss it up. When you like clap 3 times or whatever and then catch it. You like throw it up and spin.
Somersault. Spin and then somersault. And catch it behind you.
And
then bounce it off your head.
Ah, yeah. Part with Onuma when she did that was funny.
Just launched it.
She would just like yeet the ball. Like what?
Just did a somersault, came up, where's the ball?
Like the rocket sound effect. That was good. Yeah, only 2 members did all of them perfectly.
It was
Kono.
Inoue.
Of course, Hono, because she played with balls.
Volleyball star.
Easy peasy. And then they're
like,
oh, unexpectedly, there was another member who was able to complete all of it. And it was Inoue, and she was like, yo, what? Why did you have to say that, bro? Why couldn't you just say she did it?
When she showed up, I think Salve was like, that's a lie.
She's like, wait. There's more next week, of course. They're gonna do
some stretches. I
or
saw.
Something. I don't know. We'll see. These are always fun to watch.
Oh yeah, for sure. They're always my favorite.
Try to compare yourself to their physical abilities, and
do you think you could throw
realize that you can't do the same?
I haven't sprinted in so long. I wonder.
I can at least say I can sprint faster than them. I
don't know. I haven't done it in a while, so.
Although my knee hurts now because I guess I was running wrong. But anyway, these are fun to watch. So the last show is Nogizaka Kujichu. We're still continuing on the rules of Nogizaka. I thought we were done with this last week.
I thought so too, right?
Because they started eating curry. But
yeah,
we're not done.
I guess this one was too much, so they're like, all right, we'll just split this one in half.
Yeah, they can.
I'm
pretty sure this is the last of it.
Yeah, it should be.
So, they had like 3rd and 4th gen members ask questions for the senpai because they weren't sure of some things, and so Riria was there finally. I feel like she's been gone forever.
For sure.
She's like, yo, sometimes when there's like birthdays and shit, when can I eat the cake, bro?
Like I see
Like,
them over there
these
celebrating.
three are always like the ones who get them first, and it's like the oldest three members, like Manatsu, Sairingo, and Mai Chun. They're just like, we should want the cake.
But then Mai Chun's face the whole time is like, I mean, I like cake, but I don't want you to tell everyone.
You're like called out so hard. Just because you're old.
It's just like cake. I don't have cake that often.
Right? So yeah, they're like, when can I eat the cake? And then Ume had a question. Like sometimes in variety shows, you want to talk, but you don't know how to get called. This reminded me of the Keyakitte Kakenai. When they had the camera behind the hosts, and the members would be like, I got something. Right?
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And so they were like, all right, what kind of face do you make? And then Banana Man's always like suggesting stupid stuff. Why don't you like stick out your tongue or something? It's like, what if I don't have anything to say and I don't want to talk? It's like maybe like you like turn your
the
eyes
white
up.
of your eyes,
Yeah. And so they'd like do a little simulation. It's like, all right, who has something to say? And like, oh no, not Yoda. And Yoda's
like,
it's like no one wants to talk. Everyone's doing the same face. And then we had Ball-chan. Ball-chan's back too. It's like, how do I get famous like Banana Man? And they're like, wait, what? And then she started goes and like
trying to get to
this whole thing about like these stickers. It's like, I got these stickers once. And after that, I started getting all these jobs or whatever. And so he gives her a set of the stickers. And he's like, yo, I don't believe in this stuff. He just has them. That was kind of weird.
Yeah.
And Kuromi had a question. She's like, hey, you guys like Bowie, right? Why don't you like recommend me some Bowie songs? About some Bowie?
They're like, oh, well, here we go. You know this song already, right? But how about this?
He seemed like really happy. He's like, oh shit, you want to know? Really? All right. Let's go. And then we had some from other members, like Asuka. She's like, yo, Himura does that Volshark thing. What the hell is that?
Yeah. Should I laugh? I don't know what kind of face to put on.
How am I supposed to react? It's from like an old Sentai show, Sun Vulcan. So there's like Volshark and Vol Eagle or whatever.
Eagle and then Wolf Leopard or something.
Leopard or whatever. That was kind of funny. They make Asuka do the pose.
Yeah. I think that's my favorite part. That's my highlight. It's Asuka just like in the beginning. Oh, do I really have to do that? They're like, yeah, go ahead and do it. She's like, bullshit.
She's like, oh,
yeah,
it's all serious. And at the end, Ume was like, you know that one skit thing that Himura does where like people kick his ass, like literally. I want to do that too. And so they're like explaining to her when to go. It's like you wait until Himura calls you and prompts you and tells you to do it, and then you go. And then it gets like out of hand with everyone kicking him.
As it should.
And my highlight was when like Nogi members kicked him. So he like backs up to the cameras and he like tells the floor director. And the guy's like, oh, he still has like the prompter in his hand.
And it kicks it. If you notice, he kicks him with his hand. So because he has it like this, waving it. It kicks his hand. So he goes like, that when he falls down.
That was good. So, yeah, that's Nogichu.
Yeah.
All three shows were pretty good this week. I say they're all worth watching. Hinata, very much so if you can handle the buriko.
I might have
it's
to
not
go
too
in
much for you. That shit is hilarious. So, but yeah, they were all good.
Yeah. Even like NogiEigo and other stuff was good too. This was a good week.
Yeah. So, big week for TV shows.
Yep. And since that's the last TV show, that's the end of the show. It's that time.
It's the end.
If you enjoyed this episode, please go ahead and leave a like down below. And also, please leave your comments down below so we're able to talk about it for the comments of the week. Because if there are no comments, then there is no comment of the week. And we don't want that.
No, we don't.
Also, go check out the other videos that we uploaded. We uploaded the album review. Or discussion, I mean. It's not a review, it's a discussion. And if you want to keep up with us, go ahead and subscribe. Or if you want to see us live, go ahead to our Twitch channel, which is called Slow Club. And you're able to see live, interact with us live. And even, follow us there. Or even subscribe to us there if you feel so inclined to. But that does it all for us this time. We'll see you guys all next week. Oh no, I hit the mic.
Oh, you hit
Cut it there, Jimmy. Cut it there.